Hey everybody, this is Red with the RedDragonLeo.com. Today's weekend update, I'm going to go over a little bit about some economic things that are going on out there, as well as other news events that can affect where we're going with the stock market. I posted several videos here about the oil rig disaster that's going on. I encourage you all to watch them all. It clearly shows in this video here, there's proof that Halliburton was on the rig as much as 20 hours prior to the explosion, and it is believed that they may have planted the explosives. It's a power play, again, dealing with the Illuminati and the powers that be. The Bilderberg Group, as I posted on a previous day's post a couple of days ago, I posted about the Bilderbergs, if I'm not mistaken here. They had a big meeting, which was June 3rd through the 6th. Now, the Bilderbergs are not some secret group, some secret conspiracy group. They are, fairly well known in most of the community out there. And here it is. Daniel Estulin speaks to the EU Parliament about the Bilderbergs. They had a meeting, and basically, I'm sure whatever they decided in it is not good for the economy, but good for them. So I'm sure that they plan on doing one of two things: either taking the stock market down to profit from it, or rallying it up and putting more stimulus in the money in the market. Well, I just read, it is now 4 p.m. on Sunday, and I just seen an article on Bloomberg stating that the G20 meeting was a failure. Somehow I don't think that's going to be good for the stock market. It all leads me to believe, again, that the fake print that I got back in March, right here, showing the Wilshire 500 chart, right here, June 25th is the date up here in the corner. Yet, again, I got this chart back in March, so it should have shown at least this date here. This is March the 8th, and that's where it ends, so that's where it should have shown that. And yet, this is showing a print down here to about 73, 7400. I correlated that with the Dow. That puts you at about 7250 with the Wilshire chart, and with the SPX that puts you at about about 730 or something like that. So there's all kinds of reasons here to believe that we're going to go lower first, and June 25th is our target date. I actually thought that was going to be a high, but looks like it's going to be a low. So that's what I'm leaning towards and believing. And this oil disaster is, all the more reason to make this a reality. Plus, I'm going to show you some technical analysis here too that also support it. But in this story here, you can watch this one, and when you're done watching this one, you just go ahead and click on part 2, watch part 2, and you'll see that Goldman Sachs shorted the oil rigs a day before it blew up and the disaster happened, as well as they shorted the 9/11 disaster, the airline stocks. They shorted it before it happened, and you already know, it's already on the news, that they shorted their own mortgage derivatives that they sold to Wall Street. They shorted those and profited from them by buying insurance on them. So they collected insurance on them when they defaulted, plus they made money when they crashed. They are one evil bunch of people, and public hanging isn't good enough from them. I'd personally like to torture them, but anyway, it's just my own personal feelings. But you make of it what you will. I do encourage all of you to take the time, not during the stock market hours, but to sit down and watch this video by David Wilcox called the 2012 Enigma. This will open your eyes about what is going on and why the world is so chaotic right now during this time period leading up into 2012. We are at the end of a 26,000 year cycle, and we're getting ready to go into the age of Aquarius. I believe that all the natural disasters, so-called, or disasters that are occurring, are basically the powers that be that are losing their battle to control mankind, and they are lashing out like a beast that is being stabbed and killed, and so they're lashing out. There's internal fights going on with these Illuminati groups, with the Bush-Clinton group, and with the Rothschilds and Rockefellers, and I don't know what all is going on, but I do know that that there's no question in my mind this was sabotaged. By who, I don't know, but they did it to profit, is the bottom line. So, okay, moving on. You watch that at your own leisure. Moving on here to the charts. When we look at the charts here, I had originally thought that that we were going here on the weekly. I thought we would go down here, maybe touch this 988, then bounce back, trade a little sideways. But it is looking more and more like that these are going to cross. And this is the death cross. When this crosses, the market is done. And as you can see, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks now under this 20 moving average, and 1, 2, 3 weeks under the 40 moving average. This is just horrible. There's no sign of it turning back up. It's still going down, down, down. We are still heading down. This month of June, I expect it to be down as well. There's all kinds of technicals, backing this up. We are now below 50 here on the RSI. When we get below 30, it's even going to be more powerful for the bears. Daily chart. Let's see here. Daily chart. I'm going to skip over while that one's loading so I can save time. Here we are on the 60-minute chart. We are stuck in this channel. Yes, we are massively oversold. We should rally back up, but I think it'll be short-lived. I'm looking for possibly a gap down in the morning, and then maybe a rally back up, maybe to fill the gap, while this runs back up and puts in a very small histogram tower. And so, this does need to run back up, but the market doesn't have to follow it, so keep that in mind. This could run back up while the market trades sideways. So literally this could just kind of trade sideways, putting in a bear flag, and then drop while this 60-minute chart works itself off. I do not believe it is going to run up here and put in a B or a B leg back up here in 1140 to 1150 area like the chart pattern trader does. But he's prepared for both, as in his video. He is prepared for both sides there. So here we are on the daily. As you can see, I thought we'd put in 3 lower towers, didn't recycle back up, but it looks like we put in 2 and then went up and have come back down. We are now pointing back down. This is very bad news. I think you can draw this big long channel down here, and we could easily go down here and test 1,000 within the next 2 or 3 days, next week easily. On this, if you draw this channel, which is exactly the same as this channel right here. As you can see, that could drop down in here into the 1,000 range. So I think we're headed. ADX line's curling back up, giving strength to the bears again. And here we are on the 15. He drew a channel here. I don't think that that's going to last. I think we're going to fall right out of it, and it's just going to keep on going down. And then let's see, that's the golden. We're going to skip that. We're going to go over here to Cobras. And Cobras clearly shows on the daily as well here on the SPY that we have hooked over, pointing down. The daily is giving us plenty of strength. There's plenty of room to go down here and put in another lower low like this, which leads me again to believe we can go down even some more. And here we still have not put in a positive divergence. As you can see, we are still heading down. Whereas here, when we put in these final lows, we put in positive divergences here and here. And we're not doing that now. Same thing here in the 60-minute chart here. As you can see, we're now below again. We're below both moving averages. That's the 34 and the 89. Daily chart, same thing. We've hooked down. Weekly chart, here it is. We have still hooked down. We're still below 30 in bear territory, still going down. And so all the reasons for it to go down. I'm not going to make a second video. I think this is enough for now. Just do your own homework on this, but I'd stay short if I was you.